Tess Marquez, probate and trust real estate specialist here in San Gabriel Valley in LA area. One of the most common and most challenging situations seen in probate real estate is when multiple families are involved in decision-making process. And honestly, this is where things can either go smoothly or become very complicated. Here's what typically happens. When someone passes away and leaves a property behind, that home becomes part of the estate. If there are several heirs or beneficiaries, that means more than one person has a legal interest in what happens to the property. If there's a will, it usually names on the executor. The executor is responsible for managing the estate, including deciding whether to sell the home. However, even though the executor has authority, heirs must still be formally notified in certain cases. Court confirmation or beneficiary cooperation is required before a sale can move forward. If there is no will, the court appoints an administrator. In that case, family members become heirs at law under California probate rules. This is where disagreement often arises. Situations often include one sibling wanting to sell immediately, another wanting to keep the property, someone believing the home is worth far more than the market supports, family members living out of state, and feeling disconnected from the process. When emotions are involved, especially after losing a loved one, decision-making can become even more difficult. And here's the important part. Probate timelines do not pass for family disagreements. Court deadlines, notice requirements, and procedural steps must still be followed. This is why having a neutral, experienced probate realtor is so important. The role is not just to put a sign on the yard. The role is to provide realistic market evaluation based on current data, not opinions. Develop a clear strategy to maximize the property's value for the estate. Communicate transparently with all heirs so no one feels left out. Coordinate with probate attorney and escrow to ensure compliance with court requirements. Help the executor or administrator stay organized and on track with deadlines. When needed, conversations are kept focused on facts, market conditions, and solutions, serving as a buffer during emotionally charged moments. Because at the end of the day, probate real estate isn't just about selling a house. It's about protecting the estate. It's about ensuring every heir receives the rightful share. It's about handling the process with professionalism and care. If your family is currently going through probate, especially with multiple decision makers involved, guidance is available. Call me. This is Tess Marquez, so I can explain clearly the support through every step of the process. I am an experienced probate realtor, and I can guide you in this process.